So now, let's talk about Ol Kalou. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, I have seen all the news. I have seen all the reactions. The A lot of politicians have come out to speak against it. Yes, because they would never be caught doing such things now, would they? They'll never be caught bribing voters now, would they? Anyway, let's first listen to this particular video from KTN. Yes, we just touch mainstream, then we go over. So I'm going to give you my feedback on this particular thing. As you would expect, it's not what everybody has to say about it, because everybody is virtue signaling right now. You know, as usual. I would never. Oh my goodness, I would never. Wacha tusikie huyu jamaa asema nini hapa.
Vijana kupewa 1,000, 2,000, hata hawajafikishiwa 3,000.
All right. Meanwhile, and still on.
Okay, so if it got to 3K,
now that beat, we have our very own Ken Gashohe, who is in Ol Kalou in Nyandarua County. Good afternoon, Ken. There have been allegations of voter bribery and intimidations. This is the final stretch as we head towards that by-election scheduled for next Thursday. What can you tell us from your end?
Yes, we can tell you. Hey, what is?
Thank you. Indeed, it's just 5 days to the by-election that will be taking here in place here in Ol Kalou, Nyandarua County, and the campaigns have gone to the fever pitch, and the people are here.
The FIFA pitch, my friend. FIFA pitch. It has reached. Okay.
We're expecting that the election shall be taking place peacefully, and at the moment we are in Ruri area of Ol Kalou constituency, and with me here is one of the candidates. Starting with your name, tukianza na jina lako, tueleze chama unachosimama nacho na pengine ukiwania kiti hiki lengo lako ni lipi kwa watu wa Ol Kalou?
Kwa jina langu ni Timothy Kamau Kariuki kutoka hapa Mwereri Kaibaga Ward, na lengo langu ni kuhakikisha sisi vijana ambao tulienda parliament tumefika pale parliament through njia ya demokrasia. Na njia ya demokrasia tukifika pale ni kuhakikisha vile vitu ambazo zilisababisha tuende tukaandamane zimebadilika, because we believe we can have equal opportunity all of us. Si lazima ujue mtu ndio usaidiwe kitu fulani. Tunafaa kuwa sisi wote wananchi, we are all equal before the eyes of God.
Okay. It's all well and good, you know, all these nice things you say, oh, we're all equal in the eyes of God, we should get in through democracy. But let's be clear about one thing. Our electoral process, our politics is absolutely rotten. It is, in my opinion, at this particular juncture, it is not even close to being redeemable. It needs an overhaul of such magnitude that requires an overhaul of our culture in total, which it won't change very soon. So even as we hear about this bribery changes, intimidation and whatnot, this is what our political process is like. We like to talk a big game about how good we are, how moral, how democratic, how just. You know, there's a lot of talk, there's a lot of lip service around those good characteristics of being a good citizen, yes? But what do we actually do on the ground? Why do these people feel that this is the only way to win? It's because it's the only way to win. Because you, as the voter, you've accepted that you can be bribed by 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. You see, even say, hata haikufika 3,000. That's what they are saying. Like, they're now, you know, doing the mathematics. If I steal 100 million, yes, and I put 30 million in giving people handouts, I can keep 70. They're doing business now with your stupidity, your electoral stupidity, and your corrupt nature. You are corrupt as a citizen. You are corrupt as a voter, because you will not vote for someone based on who they are, what they have built, their character. You'll vote for them based on what they are giving you immediately, the handout, the bribe. Let's call it what it is, the bribe. They're bribing you to vote, and then after they get into office, you start crying that they are bribing and doing corrupt things while they bribed you to give them votes and you rubber stamped the process. We have to cut the nonsense, because this pretense, every time something like this happens, yes, it should be news, so it's going on. What now? We can get to videos of people being given money. I hope I can show it. I'll be able to show it, actually. Yes. So it is there. You guys line up like obedient servants, and you're given your handouts. You go vote. I know you vote for them. You don't pretend that you take the money, but you don't vote for them. You vote for them. And that's the unfortunate part, really, of all this. Not these guys trying to give you handouts or to bribe you. The unfortunate part is that you are so easy and so cheap to bribe.
Kwa hivyo wewe, mimi nikienda pale bunge nitahakikisha kwamba, na nitajaribu kila niwe lazima kuhakikisha tumepitisha bill. Kwanza kuhakikisha tuko na health insurance cover equal for all of us. Wakazi wa hapa ni wakulima wa maziwa. At least wapewe 50% of the shelf price ya maziwa. Haiwezekani unauza maziwa shilingi 40, alafu ukienda kwa soko maziwa yenyewe iko shilingi 120. It doesn't make sense. Hiyo si biashara, ni ukora. Mbona mkulima asipewe 50?
Yeah, but a guy like this, maybe I don't know him per se, but a lot of these political aspirants and the political bigwigs, they know very well who's taking the money from those they call them circles, the milk and the coffee and the whatnot, those broker fees in between here. And of course, I disagree with him on one thing. You can't complain about somebody taking your milk to add value and making more money on it, because there's packaging, there's refrigeration, preservation, marketing, transportation, all those things. So it's not just that because you get 20 bob per liter. I don't know how you're still getting 20 bob per liter, but just for argument's sake, 20 bob per liter, somebody is making 120. Yes, that disparity is big, but it's because you guys are willing to take as little as possible, as long as you can get something. At the same time, you backbite each other, you go behind each other's back to destroy the deals that you've agreed. There's a lot of that. And that's really what these people take advantage of, because they know your weaknesses. They know your corruption, the way how you can go behind people's. They know.
Inawezekana, but due to the cartels that we are having in the system,
yes,
it might be hard, but we are going to try our best.
Thank you very much. Maybe I can engage one of the leaders who is accompanying the candidate, Mr. Caleb Hamisi. Maybe tell us, how has the campaign been, and maybe what do you expect in the coming few days before the campaigns have been
we are closed? Going to bribe some more.
I started the campaign this morning. I've just arrived to Ol Kalou this morning, and I came because of the cry of this Gen Z. He was left alone. Everybody's coming with big wigs, and he's walking alone. The only big wigs he had was a donkey. That is the big wig was campaigning for him. And I said it is good because I've been there. I've started my campaign using a boda, using a bicycle. I can feel
Yes, we know you started your business with 1 grain of maize. We know. This guy's he already knows the lingo.
He has a determination to help his people. He has a determination to go to parliament the right way. Remember, they have been going to parliament forcefully. But now he has a chance to go to parliament using the right door.
I have a question for those people who support this side. I don't know. Now, if they say, like this guy is saying, this guy is willing to go and do ABCD, what has he done on the ground right now that he is qualified, necessary to tell you he's going to do something when he gets into parliament or power? Those are the questions you should be asking yourself before you give anybody any support. What are they doing currently? What do they stand for? Have they built anything? It's very dangerous to put people in power who have not built anything. Let's just be real about it, because how do they know how to do it otherwise? How will they help you? How will they put in laws and regulations that help you to build when they've not gone through that process? There are pains you go through when you're building something, a business, whatever it is. And when you are trying to, let's say, manage or help many people do something or achieve a certain goal, there are things that you learn there that are very crucial in leadership. And a lot of these people, we know what it is. They just want to get in, make their money, and stay as long as possible to protect it. It is what it is, man. And you see, we've allowed this as a citizenry. This is our fault. I do not personally put a lot of fault on the politicians, because they're just taking advantage of your weaknesses. The weaknesses that are blatant, that they are bad, that you're also very easily compromisable. You can be compromised very easy by very little money. and a few propaganda pieces here and there, and you have lost your mind. You have no critical bone in your body for anything other than just feel good. Niachie katao sai, nikunywe kakito sai. But it's because you know, this is a sad part about this, you know that this guy you're voting is not going to do anything. That's why you just want a kuache tu hapo. Just give me right now so that I'm happy. If you go, you don't come back, you don't help. At least aliniachia thao. You know, that is the compromises we are making. Kweli wrong.
To give a young man to go to parliament, ndio zile demonstration anafanya huku nje wafanyie ndani ya bunge. We want to see demonstration.
No, especially personally, people who are involved in the protests and so together, those are the last people I'll vote for. The last people. Mambo ya activism. The people all over, the only thing they seem to know how to do is organize protests and activism. Where has activism ever solved any problem? Show me. Where all the NGOs and activists are lying, the populations are crazy, nothing seems to happen. Billions go there, but the same process, the same people remaining in the same class they've been before the NGOs and after. But the people who actually make the money and get the power is the activists and the NGOs. They make the money like hell. But they'll use you for decades to make that money.
Inside the parliament, you want to see them impeaching a president. You want to see them impeaching a minister. You want to see them impeaching any officer who is not doing. The greatest, the panacea we have to the democratic space in this country is parliament. If we correct parliament, we correct the evils of this country.
Yes, if you correct your leaders, you choose leaders correctly, because this is, whether we like it or not, an individualistic endeavor when somebody is trying to be a leader. So you're putting a lot of trust and hope in this individual so that they may have the right acumen, they may have the right principles, they might have the right character to pull off this thing you're asking them. But you don't seem to be putting them through the sieve properly. Your sieves have big holes like this, anything passes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make sense to me why we would pretend that we hate this thing, and while we support it. I just want to go to X real quick. Ndio nijue. Let's find out. I want to see some videos of the Ol Kalou. Ol Kalou. Ol Kalou. Let's just, I want to see the videos. If there is a video of people giving money. I saw something like that. Let's see. Linda Mwananchi leaders run for safety. So here also something. Look, breaking news. Let's jump in here and see.
Watatu hapa Nyahururu. Vijana mkuje. Vijana mkuje. Nataka nione wanaume hapa. Kama wewe ni mwanaume. Kujeni hapa, kuja hapa. Watatu hapa Nyahururu. Vijana mkuje.
This thing is getting serious very early. You see, the thing is, many people have money now. Governors, senators, MPs, MCAs, they've all stolen. So right now, people are just being hired. And as I was saying in my last video, most of the people here are Gen Z, the goons and the non-goons. And by goons, I don't mean only for government goons. There's also goons on this side. There's goons everywhere. If you don't play the goon game, you lose. Because you're hiring people to basically marshal the population towards you. This is what this is. Through a hook or crook. Yes? Through high or low.
Kama noma, kama baya, kama noma.
That's a DJ.
Vijana murudi. Yes.
Well, I see the media is keeping their distance. Wanajua goon anaweza chukua kamera. One time imeumwaga. But there's something I wanted to show you guys. Ati methu wacha uchoyo. Campaign truck ambushed by hood in Chokoreria area, Gilgil, ahead of all. You guys, oh, like what? Look at this idiot. Like, what does it? What does this give you? What do you receive for stoning this truck? Like, unapata nini? Kimijinga kama hiko. Hizi ndio watu wanataka kutuambia, oh. Because these people are just not, these are young people running around. Hao ndio wanatuambia, you know, Gen Z. No, my guys. Bado, even if you want to say these are for government, everybody is playing their game right now. And they are using these tactics. Mali ya mtu bana inaharibiwa tu na kimjinga hata kijai jua kutengeneza kitu yoyote. You see, this is the worst thing about this. It's just idiots who never built a goddamn thing. Oh, hii ni agashagwa. The truck, wasewa events. Events guys who bought these trucks for this business of election. So I wanna come to these people next. So these are just vandals, the normal thieves using the process, and of course they are being paid to do all these things. Wakaraundi ya hao. Na mmeanza mapema hii raundi, mtamalizana. Mnafikiria mtakula? Oh, mtamalizana. These people are just the only people who are going to. They love national prayers, reconciliation, and whatnot. Wewe utakuwa umepotea. So this, I'm guessing, is a politician or somebody. Goon if in full effect. Goonism in full effect.
Kwa tumepata mtu mwingine anapigwa hapo kando, gari ikaanguka kwa barabara, tukaenda kuokoa walioanguka. Kwenda kuokoa tumepata mtu mwingine anapigwa hapo kando, na sisi pia wakaanza kutupiga. Kwa hivyo sisi wenyewe tumepigwa, pikipiki za watu wetu wamepigwa ambao wamekuja kuokoa, zimevunjwa. Hapa sio Ol Kalou, hapa ni Gilgil, na mbunge wetu hajakufa, Martha Wangari ako uhai, na sisi we are not voters. Wapeleke siasa zao Ol Kalou, na kama wanafanya hivyo ndio uchaguzi yairishwe. Tunasema uchaguzi ifanyike kwa haki, yule atashinda ni mwana Kenya.
There's just too much money in the politics right now for anybody to play nice. I want to see if, let me see if there's actual picture. I just want to see one. I saw the video. I can't. Oh, no. Oh, this one I saw. Now they're bringing gases. You know, these people are supposed to put conditions good for people to start biasharas, so that people can have jobs and manufacturing and whatnot, so you can buy yourself these things. But no, they want you on your knees so that you can be happy. Hey, my friend, they've bought them boats. Hey, but transformer, hey, kazi residents of Ol Kalou are celebrating after Kenya Railways officially launched the Gilgil Ol Kalou Nyahururu train service, restoring it after 46 years. I know it's those old as stupid trains. Condemns Keumbu attack. Okay, there was that. I did a video about that. Link over there. Say Mavoko member of parliament Macau Kingola has raised concerns. Kingola, wewe hujapea watu pesa. Let's see what. Okay, I don't like listening to these politicians. I just wanted to see where the money is at. Intercepted a campaign truck, so goons. Hey man, this Ol Kalou, let's see. Continues, let's see over here.
Bado inaendelea. Angalia hizi picha nimekuwekea hapo. Wanapea wamama, wale mashosho na maguka, mattresses. Viatu kila mtu lofa pewa malofa wanapewa zile mpya.
That's standard. That's standard. They're buying ID cards to manipulate. Hey, and there's also another story about these ID cards. Anyway, this is just the normal, our normal shit show, as it were. So, yeah, I just thought it was important to cover this because I've heard people acting like this is kind of new-ish. No. This is how politicians have always behaved, and this is how you've always behaved, taking these handouts. Then you see that you cannot overlook the process, and you think that you're going to get what you think you're going to get a better leader, or you're going to get things done. It's not going to happen, because look at the people you guys are chasing around. Ni wase wanawaletea gas na blanketi na mukate. I can understand the poverty, but how is this going to change anything when it happens all the time and you see there are no changes? You're doing that thing, that genius thing of doing the same things and expecting different result. I can only laugh. But you guys, let me know down below. Goonism, it's here. The bribery. This one, you see, the thing is our political process is cooked. So this is going to go on until culture changes necessarily. I don't know. We have not reached the bottom. Bado vitu ziko. Bado there is relative peace. Bado there is... tukifika Congo maybe, lakini unaona hata Congo they're not changing. Things just get worse. Maybe I should after green card, but I should look for a green card somewhere. Subscribe.